This is Play NHL, a presentation of the Sports Crafters, airing on BOA.TV, and is an EA Sports NHL 15 simulation of what could happen in today's featured game of the National Hockey League.
Thank you for joining me, gamers and hockey fans. I'm Eric Munter, Sports Crafter, playing for EA Sports NHL 15 in today's featured game of the National Hockey League. Good evening again, everybody. I am Eric Munter, playing as the Edmonton Oilers against the Nashville Predators. Josi Jokinen off the face-off win for Nashville, and they're on the attack early in this one against Edmonton. Cycle down low, out in front of feed, shot goes wide of Ben Scrivens and his net. Ferentz controls, plays to Schultz, Schultz turns it over, and Nashville has taken a slashing penalty in the offensive zone. So, the Edmonton Oilers will get the game's first power play. Faceoff goes all the way down the ice into Nashville's defensive end. Centerman square, puck is dropped, and one to Petrie. Petrie scores! Right off the draw! Edmonton, a power play goal. They lead it 1-0. A simple little snapshot from Petrie off the Purcell faceoff win. And Edmonton gets the game's first goal on the power play, their first shot of the game. Nashville comes the other way on the left side, holds and waits, looking for an open man, turned it over to Nail Yakupov. Yakupov now with a step. Yakupov across, looking for his right winger, but the puck didn't get over to him. Now moving in on over the line for the Predators is Smith. Smith sends out in front, and the shot was blocked. Wilson out in front, the feed! Defended well there by Nikitin, pardon me. Little flub on my part. In over the line, the Oilers come. Here's Gordon. Gordon down the wing, shoots just wide of the net. Perron, David Perron shoots. Out in front, save. Rebound behind Rene, and he played it off to Josi. Now Smith to Ribeiro to Wilson. Into the zone are the Predators. Nice move there by Wilson. Tripped up a little bit, but no call coming. Here's Fisher. Fisher. Backhand flick on net, didn't go. Edmonton behind its own cage, trying to fish it out. Taken by Nikitin. That time I got the name right. Over to Jordan Eberle. Eberle holds, waits. Teammates changing. Feeds it over into the cross. Down low now. Nashville has it to Jokinen. Here's Mike Fisher. 2-on-1 for the Predators. Into the zone. Fisher holds and waits. Spinning. Buying time for himself. Looking for an open teammate. Finds it. Shot saved there by Scrivens. Here's Eberle for the Edmonton Oilers. Drop pass to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins now. Hopkins feeds the point to Schultz. Schultz over to Ferentz. Ferentz holds it in. Ferentz shoots. Save made there. Here's Hall. He's hit along the boards. Got the puck back. Banked it out in front of the net. And Rene again. Got lost in his crease, but played it off. Neal moves in over the line. Dishes across. 3 seconds left. One last shot for Edmonton. Save by Rene. And he juggled it. But that'll do it for the first period. 1-0 Oilers. Shots were 5-2 after the first period in favor of the hometown Oilers. They got the game's only goal on the power play off the stick of Petrie. And Nashville, here to start the second, looks to get on the attack and get this game evened up. Schultz out of the corner, bank pass down the ice, and chasing in after it are the Oilers, and they will beat out the icing. Picked up by Nugent-Hopkins. Hopkins high in the slot, a feed to Eberle. He scores! Jordan Eberle! 2-0 Edmonton. That play was created all by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who beat out the icing call and set up Eberle perfectly in the slot. And he just slapped it on in behind Pekka Rene. Nikitin up to Yakupov. Yakupov in the slot. He tried to shoot, but lost possession of that puck. And now down the ice goes the puck, and an icing here against the Nashville Predators. 6 minutes, 32 seconds. My math failed me a bit there. Into the second period. Faceoff is won by the Predators in their defensive end, and they look to break out and do. Moving in on Fane's side are the Preds. Drop pass to Smith. High slot for him. A shot blocked down low by Purcell. Purcell to Pouliot. Pouliot moves in, holds deliberately, speeds it over to Smith on a turnover. All the way up and ahead, it's Cullen. Cullen with a man in front. Shoots, scores! Nashville. A quick breaking play the other way gets on the board. It's 2-1 Edmonton. Derek Roy from Cullen and Volchenkov gets Nashville on the board, and the deficit is now 1. Each team has scored here in the second period. Yakupov feeding across, turnover, good save there by Scrivens, who had to react quickly to that shot on net generated off of a turnover. Gordon, a feed across, it's Schultz, he shoots, it's blocked. Getting it back though, Schultz, the feed in front, save, point blank. Rebound trickles on goal, Rene got that. And he thought about holding it, but played it off. Now Nashville. Breaking in, it's Gaustad. Gaustad sends in. High slot, a feed is broken up, and Edmonton moves the other way again. High slot, a shot, scores! Yakupov! 2-goal lead back to Edmonton. It's 3-1. Nail Yakupov, an unassisted goal. And the Oilers have their 2-goal lead back. Here's Mike Fisher. Fisher looking and waiting. Feeds it back to the point. Traffic shot blocked. Great play by Eberle. Again, Eberle. 2 blocks by Jordan Eberle. And now he fishes it out to center. Neal with 3 seconds to go in the period. Perhaps time for one last shot. Blocked at the line. The horn sounds. 2 goals for Edmonton in the second. 1 for Nashville. It's 3-1 headed to the third.
Willemans Recycling.
The shots on goal are 8-4 in favor of Edmonton. The faceoffs are 6-2 in favor of Nashville. And the score is 3-1 Oilers. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins in over the line. Gets hit. Puck taken by Yossi now. Leads to Neal. Neal gets in over the blue line. Makes a couple moves around a couple Oilers. Feed out in front. Wide open. A puck. It's knocked away by Ferentz. The active stick also of Ben Scrivens helped. Here's Jordan Eberle. Eberle waiting. Sends it over to Schultz. Schultz to Ferentz. Ferentz to Hall. Hall shoots! Saved there by Pekka Rinne. Now it's Weber. Weber to Fisher. Fisher holds, looks, gets in, plays over to Neal. Neal out in front, open man, poked away. Schultz plays, and it's now Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Hopkins over to Hall. Hall from the wall, save by Rinne. Went through his pads, but bounded wide of his net. Now Neal for Nashville moves in. Neal top of the circle, waiting for teammates as they change. Neal, open man in front, couldn't handle it. Ribeiro, a shot got through eventually and was stopped. Back to the point, drive, got through, they score! Point blast from Jones. And it's again a 1-goal hockey game, 3-2 Edmonton. Pardon me, the goal was scored by Anton Volchenkov. Neal and Ribeiro assist on the goal. It was Volchenkov's point blast through traffic that beat the goaltender Scrivens, and now it's a 3-2 hockey game. Now Cullen onto the left wing to Roy. Turned it over nearly, but Fane was there to back it up, and now Hendricks is in. Hendricks, Pouliot shoots! Save made by Rinne. Puck played around the boards. Cullen to Ekholm. Now to Roy. Across. Predators are back into Edmonton's end, looking for the tying goal here in the third. Shooting through traffic, it's blocked. Edmonton has had a couple good blocks here tonight. Across. Now Ellis looking, turned over to Hendricks, and he clears the zone. Rinne watches and plays it off to Ekholm. Under a minute to go in the third. 3-2 Edmonton. Nashville looking for a tying goal late in this hockey game, but it's Jordan Eberle streaking ahead, shooting, hit the post. Hopkins to Eberle, great toe save there by Pekka Rinne. Oh boy. Now Nashville with a chance still to tie this game. In the offensive zone, in front, save made there by Scrivens. Taken by Yakupov, empty net. Here's Nugent-Hopkins, he shoots, he scores! Nugent-Hopkins into the empty net, seals this one up. It's 4-2 Oil. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins from Nail Yakupov and Andrew Ferentz. And an excellent all-around night from the Nuge has helped power Edmonton to this soon-to-be victory. Point play knocked away. Here's Schultz. Another chance for an empty net of Perron, but he was going to be ahead of the playoff side, so he tailed back. Wilson, last shot of the game. Scrivens fends it off, and the Edmonton Oilers defeat the visiting Predators by a final of 4-2. Thank you for joining me for today's featured game. Be sure to subscribe and comment to let me know who your favorite team is and what game you'd like to see. Also, don't forget to go out and get EA Sports NHL 15 for your gaming console. And of course, be sure to join me for another game at another time.
The proceeding has been brought to you by EA Sports NHL 15. Catch all new simulations of featured games from Play NHL on the Sports Crafters, airing on www.boa.tv.